The action starts with a thought. Yeah, it's like binary code, like 0 or 1, A or B. Like this is what I was telling them. We're chosen by like two options usually, and obviously Sam Harris kind of touches points that there's no free will, because behind those two thoughts, behind those two options, there's always two thoughts. If I want to drink this coffee or if I not. It's like a yes or no. Should I go? Nah. So there's two options, but Sam Harris touches on that and it kind of blows your mind too. Behind those two decisions, two options, whatever you want to call it, there's like another thought. So there's like two of these, yes or no, and then there's another thought behind it that drives it, tells you which one, and that's kind of mind-blowing. But let's go back to the subject of momentum. Like, I feel like it is sparked by those thoughts. It's always a yes or a B in which way you go.
We're like fucking machines.
We're habitual creatures. We really are. We're habitual creatures, if you want to think about it. Like, we get comfortable, and this is going to even raise a different conversation too. We get comfortable in our habits every day, and then people get comfortable and they usually stop growing. Or they look for comfortable habits to move. Like, some people still get successful, but they're only in the comfortable habits. They don't do anything that they're not uncomfortable with. But what if you blend everything together? You do the uncomfortable stuff that drives you and the comfortable, instead of just doing one shoe.
I want to go back to old habits, you know? Like, it's so easy in my head, like, I want to do this same bad habit.
You cut the grass down and you grow the new one. So like, that's what you have to do. You have to cut down the old habits to establish new ones, like replace. It's almost like replacement.
Yeah, you have to replace it. Like, you can't just stop it.
What kind of habit I have to establish, a new habit that could get my thought off of food and off of sweets, like truffles, you know, and like all that stuff. Where I just look at it, it's like, no, like, you know, like what kind of habits you have to establish in that. So it's
Dude, I think you just ask yourself again, why and what's your purpose for eating that food? What's the purpose of that food? You know, stuff like that, I guess, right?
I guess, like, what solution it'll bring? Okay, like, obviously it'll be healthier. What do I get out of healthier? Am I more efficient? Am I have better thought process? Do I have more clarity? You know, cognitive enhancement? Like, habits every day.
Habits, momentum, it's all connected.
So it starts off with the thought, and the thought is a habit too. Thinking about the same shit, it becomes a habit. Like habit. So you think it'd be habit would be the hierarchy of everything, and then it would just branch out below, or would it be a thought and then it would just branch below that, like different things, like a flow almost. What is action? Can thought be the action? Because you're thinking in your head, isn't that an action? Like, it's an invisible action, but it's like a cognitive action. It's you're doing something in your head, like producing a thought.
Yeah, that's true.
With the staircase that never ends, you look at it each way. You could like move your head, and like it's just a staircase and doors. It's the same shit. It just goes on. I feel like that's the way the brain is. It's like you open one door, but like you go back through the other side, and you come back to the same I guess same direction where you were before, kind of, but in a different and just in a different route.
Yeah. Good shit.
So not only that, like the food that, like the crispy cheese, I haven't researched that, but they probably have something that's addicting.
I mean, sugar is addicting.
Corn knob syrup. Thank you for tuning in, guys. Montes and I have these conversations every single day, so we decided to put these on videos.
Yeah, we think this is something worth sharing. It's valuable, so if you guys enjoy it, please subscribe and tell a friend.